Now, quickly play for me the video of the NPP General Secretary, Mr. John Boydu, who had said that because of the policies that the New Patriotic Party had put in place, we were going to get to some point where we would now have to import labor from outside to come and do the work here, or come and work here, because there will be too much work, like they're going to say, at the bank portal, and that even us, we cannot do all the work. Play for me that simple, short video of Mr. John Boydu, who is the deputy, the secretary of the NPP. And you know, whether you like it or not, since 1992, general secretaries of political parties, at least NDC and NPP, have been silent cabinet members. Even though the constitution does not give them that cabinet position, they have been silent cabinet members. So take a look at the video.
Na say Juma asam na yeka New Patriotic Party programs are ye diegu hono ebedu baby no ye be kran gofo afiama no ne no ma be ye Juma Ghana ye nim say mo na mo bua ye na ye Juma no. There is no way NPP aban ye betena ho na ye yi ye ni ato nchen efi say ye nim say ye be sa ba mo hobi.
That's Mr. John Boydu. He's the MPP's General Secretary. He's the leader of the party. Very, very important member of the MPP. The MPP is in government. He has been in government since 2017. We are in 2021. You heard him. He said because of the good policies that have been put in place, it will get to a time, for those of you who are deficient in tree, my tree is deficient too, but I understood this one. It will get to a time where we'll have to import labor to come and do the work, or to come and work here. Now, the question is, so where are the jobs? Integrity needs no defense. If you have integrity, it needs no defense. Where are the jobs? The jobs that will have come up because of the policies that have been put in place. One district, one factory, one village, one dam, planting for food and jobs, rearing for food and jobs and all of that. Now, all those policies that have been put in place, because those were the ones he was referring to. Question is, where are the jobs? And don't start telling me about comparing this administration with the previous administration. So they did 13, you are doing 15, so you are doing better. That's not, you call them incompetent. Hello? You call them incompetent. So you cannot be comparing yourself to the incompetent standard. You cannot go to school in a class of 35, you are 34, and they ask you, and say, oh, even Ima was 35th, so if I'm 34th, it's okay. That's mediocre. Where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? Now we're being told that, oh, government payroll is, it choke. Government payroll, it choke. That's what we're being told. Government payroll is full. And I've seen party communicators trying to explain away what they think should be a certain context for what the finance minister said. The finance minister speaks English. He went to an Ivy League university. Most of those people trying to explain what the finance minister said have never even stepped foot out of this country. The finance minister was clear in his mind, and he preceded whatever he had to say. He said, let me be honest with you. He spoke his honest truth. And this is a finance minister who quotes the Bible even in Parliament, wears white. So he was being honest. I want to believe him. He's the man who sees a balance sheet. He's the man who does all the payments. This is our finance minister. And he says, let me be honest with you. The government payroll is choked. And so you should be your own bosses. My first question, is the government payroll choked because we have ghost names on the government payroll, even after we had spent so much money on biometric verification? Because teachers are told to go and queue up to go and verify their biometrics. Doctors are told to do that. Nurses are told to do that. Other civil servants are told to do that. Even though every morning they go to work, they go and sign attendance sheets, they have supervisors, they have security supervisors, they have all manner of supervisors. But once in a while, we go and tell them to all come and queue up and come and do biometric and come and verify whether they are ghosts or they are living or they are dead. Now, if we have spent all these monies to do biometric verification of our workforce, how is it that now we come and say that the payroll is choked? Has it been inundated with ghost names? 2, there is a duplicity of roles. Duplicity, multiplicity of the duplicity of roles. There are civil servants who are public relations officers. For example, this one, just one example. Civil servants who are public relations officers who have risen through the ranks, gone through interviews, and have been given those jobs. And then you have suddenly governments come, and then they will come and set the PROs aside, and they will bring their own supposed spokespersons who are now coming to understand the terrain within which they're supposed to speak for. So when you call them, they say, oh, I'm trying to gather information. When you call them, they say, I'm trying to gather information. So you are paying the PRO on the payroll, and you have put the government spokesperson, and you are paying him too. You are duplicating the roles. Third option is the fact that you have too many retirees who are on contract. So young people cannot get in. Too many retired people, they are on contract. Young people cannot get in. You have too many old people who have served this country for more than 40 years, more than 30 years, more than 35 years, and they are still looking for 3, 4, 5 years contract to be able to prove what point. So when you tell me that the payroll is choked, when you promise that you will give me a permanent job as a NAPCO beneficiary, and then I go and vote for you because you promised me and I believed you, then you come back and you say, oh, we are working on giving you permanency. And that you even quote figures of the permanency you are going to give me. And then you come back to say, oh, when I tell you fix the country, and part of my demands for fixing the country is that we need jobs. Then you say, shut up, fix yourself. Then you come back later to say, oh, I am fixing the country. I say, okay, no problem. Then you come back now to come and tell me that the payroll is choked and you have to be your own boss. Question I ask is this: can there be any fruitful capitalism without capital? This morning, there's somebody who has a great business idea, a young person. Which of the banks is he going to go and collect capital? We talk about lending rates that are cheap, but which of the banks are they going to? And which of the banks will give them that breathing space and moratorium to grow their business? You promised to create jobs. You said we're going to import labor. The youth are asking you where the jobs are. And I say integrity needs no defense. This morning, the young people, and you see, Dr. Anyas of NAPCO is quiet. Dr. Anyas of NAPCO is quiet. We were happy mentioning, 100,000 beneficiaries of NAPCO, 100,000 beneficiaries of NAPCO. Now the NAPCO people are asking you to give them the permanency you promised them, because NAPCO is ending 3 years in October, by the close of October, 31st October. And here we are. Everybody is quiet. Nobody wants to be speaking. And you say, be your own boss. I thought you said you were fixing the economy. I thought you said you were fixing the country. We told you to fix the country. You said, shut up, we are fixing it. Now we are asking you where you are fixing so that we can also invite our relatives out there to come and do the work that are there. Good morning.